up, Hypixel Nation? I'm your host, Lego Maestro. Let's get right into the news. So guys, I know you're gonna start spamming the comments, Lego, you haven't done Hypixel Alert in almost 2 weeks, and I know, I'm very sorry guys. I don't have much of an excuse, honestly. I mean, all I can say is Hypixel Alert will be more frequent in the future. So guys, our first story is coming from Vinny 8ball the admin. You know how there was some talk about removing Skywars maps? Well, it happened, ladies and gentlemen. Vinny 8ball made a forum post showing the maps that got removed. They are Atuan, Pollen, Shattered, Dragon Ice, Congo, Frostbite, Temple, Toadstool, Tribal, whoa, go back to Tribal. They removed that map? That's my favorite one. Oh, man, I think you guys messed up on this one. These are some of my favorite maps in here, guys. Also in the news, guys. So, speaking of Hypixel admins, well, one very well-known Hypixel YouTuber got admin this week. So a little earlier on Hypixel's Twitter, he was talking about how he kind of wanted some new Hypixel admins. And well, he got one. OrangeMarshall now in fact has admin. He is most famous for his mod, which allows you to shout up to 4 lines of text and allows you to PvP like it was 1.7. And he has plenty more experience than that because he's admin now. Pretty crazy stuff. Congratulations to him. So speaking of people getting ranks on Hypixel this week, 2 Hypixel YouTubers got YouTube rank this week, and they were very well expected to get the rank. Palikka and Tenstudio, both very well-known Hypixel YouTubers, and I'm so happy for them, man. They deserved it a long time ago, so I'm glad they finally have it. Congratulations. Alright, so while we're on the topic of YouTube rank, ladies and gentlemen, this is a story I don't have much info on, I just know what happened. A YouTuber by the name of Squeakerin on Hypixel, well, this week, he deleted his channel, ladies and gentlemen. It is terminated. I'm not sure what happened, but it's gone. Thought I'd let you know. So guys, unless you live under a rock, you would know that Hypixel released the Prototype Lounge finally on Hypixel, ladies and gentlemen. There are 4 minigames that went with it. Survival Dash, UHC Deathmatch, which, hold on, just stop right there. I am so happy you've done this because you know how many people, like myself, have tried to play UHC, just get killed off, and we never see that deathmatch, right? Well, now you can actually start that way. Like, finally, some of us that strive for that every game of UHC, now you get to be there a lot quicker. Okay, so continuing on, they are Survival Dash, UHC Arena, Duels, and I'm gonna stop myself right there. Hypixel is becoming the new Kohi/Badlion. I mean, if you played it, it's actually really good, very well set up, and honestly, I think it's better than Kohi/Badlion, so you never know. Hypixel could be taking it over. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, Bed Wars, the game everyone is talking about. I'm sure Mindplex will be making its completely original, not copied edition of it called Sleep Wars or something coming soon. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Hypixel has actually gotten a lot of feedback about Bed Wars this week. Not only was there a patch made to it by Pixelbaker, which stated that party support now works correctly, increased pre-game countdown, pre-game countdown will reset if a player leaves, added 1.5 seconds of invulnerability after respawning, in-game summary now shows team name, as well as player names, players are no longer eliminated if their bed gets destroyed while they are dead, and the invisibility potion will now make a player's armor invisible to opponents, and when a player has invisibility and they're damaged, the effect will be removed. So that's great and all, but when are you fixing invisibility for Blitz? Well, that's not all of the bug fixes and list of things. The link is in the description if you want to see all that got changed. But guys, Hypixel got so much feedback, so much love and support about the new Bed Wars game that he has officially decided to make it a game, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, that game is a lot of fun, so I'm really glad they're making it a game. I cannot wait to see what kind of perks and kits they add to it. So our next story is coming from Huahwi, believe it or not. You know, the guy that went to the sun and back. Well, he decided to come back and do an episode on Skywars, ladies and gentlemen. He played on Hypixel and did a video on it, so the link is in the description. So guys, I don't know how many of you have heard of the Hypixel Olympics, but well, this week that series started. No, not that one. The one with Technoblade, Zyper, Ginger, and I Beat Your Score. They started a series called Hypixel Olympics, and it's a pretty funny series and a very unique idea. The links are in the description. So guys, our next story is coming from Swepty, a Hypixel YouTuber. This week, he quit, well, kinda. I tried to get a screenshot for it and I found out he came back the same day making a video titled, "I'm sorry," so he's back into uploading. Well, our next story is coming from Swift Guy, you know, the guy that kind of hands out L's, he says. Well, this week he took one of his own. He got kicked from Blacklisted this week. That's right, he was kicked The reasons I've heard are because no one liked him in the guild. And ladies and gentlemen, I really wanted some screenshots to show you guys, but the forum post made about it was deleted because, you know, player shaming, something like that. Now, I do have the screenshots showing that he is now an abstract. He joined yesterday, so just take my word for it. If you're able to go back and find it, he was in blacklisted and he got kicked out. So you guys remember Vinny 8ball, the guy we talked about earlier in this Hypixel alert? Well, he made a forum post yesterday talking about the fact that there are now 2 new maps for celebrating the Rooster New Year, which I don't know what that is, but you have to tell me in the comments. Anyway, there's 2 new maps, one for Sky Clash and one for Quakecraft, folks. Go check them out. So guys, now it is time for the community shoutout. I didn't do one last episode and I do apologize, but this week we're getting a great one to make up for it. Pro Skills FX did a pretty funny animation of Defib and Skywars featuring the I Am Stone challenge, so the link is in the description if you'd like to check it out. So guys, to end off the episode, it's now time for the play of the week. And this one is, so mind-blowing, guys. It is probably the craziest 1v1 I have seen in a very long time. Roll the clip. So that's going to do it for this episode of Hypixel Alert, guys. And there will be more in the future. They will be more frequent than once every 2 weeks. I apologize. Guys, if you love Hypixel Alert, make sure you slap a like on it. Hypixel Nation now over 7,270 subscribers. Bring back Tribal.